Hi again. Good morning, everybody. This is Stacy. Thanks for getting fit with me today. I have a great routine for you. We are going to be out in the pool and we are going to be in deeper water today. So deeper water means water where you can't really touch the bottom. If you can get to about 6.5 feet of water, somewhere in there, or to a point where you can't touch the bottom. If you're shorter, then you don't need as deep of water, obviously. Something where you're not touching the bottom, so we're not bouncing off the bottom. Why would you want to go into deep water? Well, because sometimes it's going to give you a little bit more of a challenge because you have to keep that body upright. We have to keep the core engaged the whole time we're out here. So posture is really important when we're in deep water. And to make it a little easier though, because you are using the body the whole time to keep yourself afloat, grab yourself a noodle. If you want either 2 small ones or 1 large one, a larger one will do. If you don't have a large one, grab 2 little ones and then just put them together and use those to go under the arms or in the hands or wherever we have it at that point. If you have neither of those, I highly recommend, let me grab it, one of these guys. It's a buoyancy belt. You put it around your waist, you strap yourself into it, and then it helps you stay upright while you're in the water. And that way, if you do get fatigued, you have something there to support you, so that way you can get back over to the side, and that way you can take breaks as needed and you have something still supporting your body, because it's hard to tread for the whole time, especially if you're new at it. So if you are new at deep water exercise, I highly recommend some kind of flotation, something to keep you afloat. If you're advanced, even still, you may still want something. So today we're going to just do some exercises. We're going to go from one to the other. I'm going to have you do the noodles in different locations on the body. So different directions we're going to go. We're going to put that noodle in different places. So get yourself ready, have some water nearby, and let's get started. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is you're going to find that noodle and you're going to have a seat on top of it. So it's coming up both sides of me like an upside down rainbow. I'm just sitting in the middle of it. And the sides are just coming up to the sides. I don't have my buoyancy belt on right now because the noodle is supporting me. If now this noodle is not supporting you and you're sinking really low and you don't feel comfortable, add another noodle or put on a buoyancy belt. From here, I'm just going to take my hips and take them side to side. You're just rocking your hips side to side. Just take those hips and lift and lower, lift and lower, and you're just sculling your hands to help yourself stay afloat. And you can feel it, and your whole body's shaking and you're working really hard. I'm all over the place. Yep, it's not easy. Feet together, or if you need to use those feet to balance, whatever it takes, just some side to side. You can make it bigger or smaller at any point. You got it. Let's do the upper body now. You're going to breaststroke forward. 3, 2, 1, then reverse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go forward. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. Maybe you make it bigger. 3, 2, 1. And forward. 3, 2, 1, and then reverse. 3. Is it hard to stay on your noodle? It's tough. It's very challenging. Woo! You're going to feel your body later. You may feel muscles you haven't felt lately because we are stabilizing. Deep core muscles are stabilizing us, and the more you go forward and back, the more turbulence we're making, the more we're challenging. Okay, one more forward and back, and take yourself back to your home spot. All right, so now I'm on my noodle. I am in a kneeled position. I don't know how well you can see it from above. I have shots underwater this time again, so that way you guys can see what it really looks like. It's tough when you're in the water to see this, so that's why I included those underwater shots. If you like them, let me know. All right, a lot more unstable here because we're on our knees. Your knees are bent. The noodle's between your ankle and your knee. You're just gonna take and press your legs down to extend and bring your legs back up. Extend down and up. We're working hamstrings here. Up and down. Tall, upright torso as you bring those legs. So you bring your toes to the floor to almost touch. Just down and up, toes to the floor and up. Down and up. Use your hands to sculpt the water. You want to keep yourself moving. Awesome job, everybody. Let's get ready to do a different position. We're going to bring that noodle into a standing position. So find your noodle underneath both of your feet. Have you got yourself standing on top of that noodle? Is it challenging? It should be. Now, your feet are a little wider than your hips, okay? The wider those feet are going to be out, the more you're going to be balanced, okay? I know it's not easy to balance, but it'll be a little easier if you widen up the feet a bit. Now, if your feet are all the way close together, a lot more challenge. So figure those feet to a good position. Once you get pretty stable and you feel like, all right, I can handle this, you're just going to stand on there. And this may be all you want to do today, just floating here, figuring it out. But if you want more, take those knees and bend them. And then push your feet back down. Whoa. Feet bringing up, feet go down. Bend those knees. It's a reverse squat. It's very challenging. Just bring it up, push it down. You're trying to keep tall posture. Use your arms to float. If you need to put a noodle in front of you to help you with these to hang on to, you can do so. And you can go ahead and hang on to something for more balance. But if you're looking for the full core effort, this is what you want. Just up and down. Bend the knees, put the feet back to the floor. Bend those knees, push the feet down. Both feet together. Good. Keep breathing. Good. All the way down to the floor if you can, like way deep. Extend those legs and come all the way back up to a nice high knee and push back down. Awesome. Okay, stay here. Now, bring one foot up at a time. One up, one down. One up, one down. So one up, one down, one up, one down. Staying on top of that noodle. Tall posture. Finding that center of gravity that you have, the center of flotation we have here. We want to have that balance. Good. Keep those feet pumping. This one may be easier to go faster with your feet. Try that. And maybe bring the feet closer in, different feeling. So whatever works for you. This one may be easier with no shoes on because you have a little more gription. Now it's time to put the noodle behind you. Grab that noodle, put it behind. So we're still in that deep water. We're going to do some things with the core here by pulling the legs into the body. So you have your noodle. You're going to lie out nice and into almost like a little upright plank here. Floating on your back here. You're going to bring the knees in and push through the feet. Tuck the knees and push. Tuck and push. Now you want to pull the belly button in, protecting your spine. Again, you're going to have some movement around the pool. Make sure you got some space to go. If you don't have a lot of space, you may want to choose to have your back up against the wall. So you're not going to go anywhere. You can still do your tucking. Okay, once you seem to have mastered your tucking, let's take some tucking and bring it now with some rotation. So you're going to tuck center, push out to the sides. Tuck center, out to the other side. Tuck and out. You're moving your body in some rotation to each side after you tuck. So good, strong work for those obliques. Wonderful feeling because my joints feel great. My back feels good, but I feel like I'm really working my core muscles here. Really strong. All right, so now you just take yourself and sit really tall. Put the noodle behind you, support it underneath your arms. Put your feet out in front of you. So my feet are out in front of me. I'm exaggerating by bringing them up so high. So my feet are in front of me. I'm bringing them back down in the water. Okay, from here, let's scissor the legs. Scissor and scissor. You're crisscrossing and opening. Crisscross and open. Crisscross and open. And with my scissors today, I'm going to take my heels and I'm going to drive the heels first in for more crisscross. I want my inner thighs to really feel this. So I'm crisscrossing with my inner thighs, ins and outs, ins and outs. So it means my toes are pointed out to the sides. Give yourself a little rest. You should have gotten a little cardio from that as well, not just your toning. So now we're going to do some walking or jogging. We're going to go forward and we're going to go back. So I'm going to stay to the side so you can see my movements. Now we're going to go forward about 8 counts or 8 times, and then we're going to go backwards. You have a forward lean as you go, and I'm going to run jog, not touching the bottom. So I'm going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring my feet out in front of me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet behind. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet in front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward. You're jogging forward. And you're jogging in reverse. Woo. So it's a kick jog. Feet are behind, feet are forward, and we're making lots of turbulence from this movement forward and back. So we're really pushing through our own turbulence. So when you push through, more challenge because you have all the waves following you. So now you got to fight through the waves. And taking it back. Woo. You're gonna feel this one, especially if you kick really hard. Move lots and lots of water. Okay, let's go back to doing some just core work here. No cardio so much. You're gonna have those arms out to the sides, however you need to in that T shape. You're gonna have long legs. Now you're gonna bring those legs up in front of you a little bit. And as they bring them up, you're gonna turn so your tummy goes down. Then turn so your tummy is up. You're going down with the face and up. 2, you're gonna go into those directions, just rotating through long body. Long body, so keep your body lengthened. Pull the belly button in. If this bothers your back at all, we don't do. If you get dizzy, you don't do. Now, after you get through that way, go the other way. Rotate through the whole body. We're twirling around, using the whole body to move. Then do 2 one direction. And stop quickly and do 2 the other way. Oh, I feel like a kid. Kids always have so much fun in the pool, so it's about time us adults get to share along and all that fun. My noodle is now in front of me, and I'm going to work on doing some core work here. Now from the front, my feet are still floating. I'm not touching the bottom. I'm just going to do a jog. So you stand with your tall posture, you push the noodle down here a little bit under the water. Tall posture, you're jogging your feet like you're running. As you do, you push your noodle down one, then the other. Jog and piston, standing really tall with that spine. If this is too challenging, flotation belt. Big breath. This is some cardio here, you guys. So keep breathing. Lots of steps going on with those muscles. You're working literally the whole body here, trying to stay afloat, trying to work those arms. And the noodle's adding more resistance. Big breath. Pump the noodle. Fantastic. Woo. Deep breath. Perfect. Bring it underneath your arms. Give yourself a little rest. Now you could do that up to 30 seconds, however you need to do. Take a break afterwards. Let's take it to a plank. Now for plank, hands are out wide. You're gonna bring them out in front of you and put your feet out behind you. Now you're trying to make a straight body. Now, the thing about a plank is the more people that are in the pool and the more splashing around there's happening, the more you're gonna move. The more you're gonna challenge yourself. So you're just gonna hang out and you're gonna hold and try to keep that plank as long as you can. Breathe. The closer you bring those feet in, the more challenging it is and the more your body wants to turn. So if that's too much, feet stay wide and you hold. Deep breath. Long arms. Take a break when you need to. Back to our plank, wide feet. Arms are in closer here. So wide feet, you got that? Your hands are facing down to the bottom. You're in our plank. So arms are closer together than before. Now we're gonna do a push-up. Bring the buoy up to you here, the noodle, and then push it back down. Bring the noodle up, push down. Big breath as you go. Really considering your core here. Everything is engaged. You feel the whole body working. Not easy, I know. Again, we're challenging ourselves today. So even if you can only do 2 or 3, try your best. Wonderful. How's it going out there? You figuring it out? On those planks, you should have felt those triceps a little bit more because when you bring the hands in closer, we're working more into the tricep region instead of just those chest muscles. So good workout for those triceps. Time for our knee tuck and lateral pull. Start with some wide hands. When you're out in those wide hands, they're a little wider than shoulder width apart. There's noodles in front of you. You're going to bring the noodle into your knees. So you can have legs out extended in front, behind you. As you bring those noodles in, you're going to bring those knees in. So you're going to tuck the knees and open into a long body. Tuck your knees and long body. Tuck, long body. Tuck, long body. Lengthen through the body. If you have a big wide noodle, this may be challenging. You may want a smaller noodle for this one. Lots to pull with all that drag from your noodle. Big exhale, big inhale. Push through, lengthen. Watch you don't arch your back. Really big movement. I'm on top of my noodle, I'm straddling it. Means it comes down between my legs. I'm just sitting on it, kind of like if you were riding on a horse or something, you're straddling something. So now I feel very comfortable, I'm floating. I can actually take a break here. It feels like I've been working really hard and I can take a break if I need to. So right now, maybe if I want to just float for a little bit, relax. And then when I'm ready, go ahead and restart with the workout. Anytime you need a break, you take your break. Also remember, you're hydrating. Even though we're in the pool, we still drink our water. It's really important, especially being out in that sunshine. It dehydrates you. Next exercise, we have our noodle. We're in our straddle. We're all ready with our tall posture. Belly buttons are pulled in and the shoulders are relaxed. We are feeling great. From here, we're going to do ski legs. Long legs. You know how when you ski, the leg goes forward and back, and you can be doing that right now. We're going to take those ski legs a little bit higher, okay? So you're going to ski and tap the foot. Ski and tap the foot. So it's like a skiing, but the feet are out in front of you more. You're trying to tap your foot. Alternate kicks up, left and right, touching the foot best you can. Or if you're not touching your foot, that's okay. You're just reaching to tap that shoe wherever you can get it close by. The vicinity of that shoe will work. We're getting some rotation by reaching across the body. We're getting those feet up nice and high. So we're working those hamstrings, giving a little stretch, increasing our flexibility. And I'm feeling some cardio here too. Tall posture. Reach deep without overdoing the back. So if it bothers your back, keep it smaller.